So I made this video to show how to use Fusion 360, my OrcaSlicer, my Ender 3 V3. I made the model with no real planning, just barely editing this video just to force through it. Let me know if it's helpful or if there's something I could have done better. Check, check. Alright, let's go ahead and sketch out the arm of the chair. We will do 120 millimeters for the arm width. Then we're going to come down 30 millimeters for the arm height. Arm thickness is 3 millimeters. Then we're going to come up from there 27. 7. Then we're going to go ahead and come all the way to the end here. Then up to there. Now we have the arm. Let's choose the offset up here. Let's click on that. And we're going to do just 0.1, 0.2. Give us a little bit of space for, no, we'll do 0.3. Give us a little bit of space. Alright, now what we're going to need is another thing to go around this. So we want to hook this. We got 200 millimeters to work with. 220. Not really sure what I'm going to do here. Let's come out. I will escape. Alright, let's try something else. Let's come up here. Let's come up 10 millimeters. Alright, let's kick it out 10 millimeters to keep it strong. Let's come down 10 millimeters, or not 10. We want to come down. Actually, we're going to do a construction line so we can have a 10 millimeter, where 10 millimeters is off of here. 10. Alright. Let's bring a regular line out over to here somewhere, wider than we need. Now let's bring this down till we meet. Then we can use the cut and cut this little segment off. Alright, same with over here. Let's take this, let's come out wider than we need. Alright, and we're going to use a construction line to give us 10 millimeters to the left. 10. Okay. Now let's go ahead and draw a real line, get rid of the construction. We're going to come down till we meet. We're good there. Let's trim that edge off. Okay. Now we need this to go all the way up past the 10 millimeter mark up here, somewhere in this range. Okay. We'll escape out of that. Let's get another construction line here so we know how high 10 millimeters is up. 10, enter. Alright, now from there, we're going to do another, get rid of the construction line, come across, and we'll kill that, and we'll escape, and we'll cut this little piece off. We'll cut this little piece off. Okay. Now, hold down the middle mouse button, roll over, and we're going to make this go all the way past the 10 mark. Should actually be right there. And we're going to hit it up with, no, we'll go further. Alright. And then we'll get another construction. We want 10 millimeters off of here. We'll get a line, remove construction. We're going to go up to this line, and we're going to come down further than we need. We'll hit escape to get out of that. Now we need 10 millimeters off of here. And we're going to come down 10. Alright. Now we need this to connect. Whoop. Escape. Control Z. Undo that. Oh, actually, we're going to need a bigger. No, we're going to come down. Right here. Right to here. Alright, now let's cut off these lines. Okay, and by the way, I'm just winging this. So,
should I?
Alright. So, we want to see how long is this? How much are we working with afterwards? It's 130 minus 220. So we got about 90 to work with. Alright. So now we got 90. We got 90. Alright, from here. So let's go ahead. Let's extend this down. Let's give us a lot of working room. So let's check 1, 2. So now we're not going to have enough to have a drink holder in this too. We'll have to do 2 prints. So what we're going to do now, we're going to come on down with this. We're going to come on down further, further. Let's make it 80. Or no, we'll do 70.
Why can't isopod? Why can't isopod?
Alright, so now we're going to come over 10. And let's see here. We're going to come up. Connected. Now we got a nice big base to work with. So I think let's extrude. Let's extrude. And I got a break right here. So let's cancel it. I got a construction line right here. We don't want a construction line right there. And I'm a little off actually from that corner, but that's okay. We'll just take it down. That way it's a straight line. Okay. Alright, now we'll extrude. with the E button. Hit this guy up, hit this guy up, and let's make this thing at least, what, 80 or so. No, I'll go with, yeah, we'll do like 100 millimeters, maybe 100 millimeters. Okay, now let's do 150. Let's go big. Okay, now we got that. All right, now this is where we got to start thinking about 45-degree angles. This could be printed on its side, but what we need is 45-degree angles. So let's extrude this thing out. Let's extrude this side out. We need it to come out like 100. Oh, let's say like 150. Okay, but we don't want, we're doing 2 prints. We're going to join it for now. We're going to join it for now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cut this top and we'll turn it into 2 bodies. Alright. Alright, so we need to cut this. We're going to go ahead. We're going to make a straight line across here. Then,
not sure that's gonna work.
okay. So from here, alright, another interruption. Let's see here. So we want to have 45-degree angle. 135 is 45 when you're doing it in reverse. All right. Okay. Is that gonna? We're gonna back that up. All right. We need 45-degree angle. All right. 45. Do we? All right. Okay. Then another 45-degree angle. Go here. 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 We're gonna come across. It just dawned on me my second angle is not 45. Okay, so this, you know what? Will that work? Okay. So what I'm gonna do here now is I'm going to get some serious offsetting going on here. Let's offset this. Oh, cancel that. We need to basically draw the other end of this sketch. We're going to go there to the corner, up to here, up to here, and I think I did it. Okay, so let's go with the offset. We got that. Oh, you don't want to do that. Okay. Well, we're going to do an offset of 0.5 millimeter. We'll leave it at 1 millimeter. That's big enough to... Let's do another offset down here. Alright. We'll do 1 millimeter. Another offset. Doesn't want to let me do multiple for some reason. Okay. Alright. Now we got all this. And then what I'd like to do is just test this with an extrude. See where this happens. Okay. So if we click that, yep, that's what I feared. We lost, or we still have a wall. So let's undo. Alright. We're going to undo that wall. We're going to undo that last offset. Let's do an offset here. No, I just want the one. Alright. You're going to drive me crazy today. Oh, I see what happened. We'll flip this to the other side. 1, -1. There we go. So when we click on that, alright, we can hit E and extrude this thing, and it'll whoop, don't need a 90-degree. 0. What we are going to do is grab the arrow, extrude through, and see what happens. Alright, Control Z. We're back in business. Excuse me. Alright. Now we're going to look around. How big was my drink cup? Alright. Since the primary thing for this was to get skewers, let me add these into here first. Skewer handle is 22 millimeters thick. So let's see here. Or do I just want to make... Let's give ourselves a little bit of... Let's do 5 millimeters. That's 10. 5. Zoom in. Okay. We're going to do 5 millimeters from the interior line. Millimeters. 5. Alright, so now we know not to cross that line. We have a little bit of thickness so that nothing breaks. Okay. So Handle was 22 millimeters thick. So let's get this off of construction. We're gonna need to go up one more mark right there. And we're gonna need to come over one more. 22. Wait, we need to do like 23. Alright. Then let's try to get fancy, see if it works out. Oh, the rectangular path. Look at that. Alright, but we only want 2. Wait, nope. We want 3 there. We want 2 down here. 2. Then you got that. Now, how big is this? How big is it from here to here? 87. I think I said my drink cups. So we might be expanding out that gap just a little bit. 80 is like a Tervis tumbler. Okay. So let's go back a step. Let's go back over here. Close. Alright. Can I repeat that right there? What is that? Let's go back a step. We'll go back. Oh, go forward. We'll go to create this rectangle. We're going to move these down just a touch. Just a touch with move. Okay. Hopefully that leaves us enough. And we'll recreate this rectangle. Alright. Oh. Let's get this rectangle pattern. Rectangle. Oh, you are not wanting to let me do it now. Okay, we're just going to delete you. Delete. This will be easier this way. We'll do 23. Is that what we said? Okay. Rectangular pattern. Select object, this guy. And we're going to go this way. And this way. And we're going to have a little bit more room. Did I say 0 here or 2? No, we don't want 3. I did it again. Did it again. We want 2. Get rid of the middle. Alright, now let's make ourselves right dead in the center. Let's make one that's like 85. Maybe we'll go 89. Oh, that's going to be way too big. I did 89. 89. There we go. I think 90 will probably still be strong enough. Now the question is, can I fit anything else in here? Can I fit? I'm not going to fit anything else. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to actually going to do a bunch of offsets. No, we won't. We're going to shell this. Shell it. do that. Won't let us. So we're going to get back to extruding. Extrude this, 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 and this. And we're going to do shell. We want the wall thickness. I'll just do 0.1. And we're going to do it on the outside. And what we forgot to do is measure the height of this. So let's cancel it. Let's measure the height. What do we say that is? 93. So we'll go down like to 90. So we're going to go down E. Negative 90. Bring back our sketches. Now the tricky part. We're going to modify split body splitting tool. Well, that's gotten a little bit crazy, huh? Doesn't stop. Well, that's just fantastic, huh? What we will do is cancel. We're going to do something even better. We'll draw a new sketch. We're going to do just the traditional dovetail, if I can remember. Come down. Five. Okay. Finish. All right. That is ugly. I'm going to undo that. Undo. 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 Alright, we're going to hide that sketch. Let's try this. Let's try this split body again. We can see where we need to be. Come down to here. Go to 45. Here. 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 Then go 45. Come down to here. That's a little better. Now we'll escape. Finish sketch. Alright, now we'll do modify. Split body. Nope, that's a split face. We want a split body. Select the splitting tool. Okay. Okay. One thing I want to do, we're going to come here. We're going to raise you up slightly. First, we're going to connect the dots. We're going to connect to you, and just in case you don't like, I'll finish the sketch just in case you don't like it. Alright, still with me after all the pain? Okay, so E. We're going to turn off the other body. We're going to turn off this, nope, not that body. We're going to turn off this body. We're going to bring this up. Bring it up 5. Or maybe 10. Let's bring it up 10. Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to bring back this other body, which we have a gap here. We're going to take that. We're going to hide the first body. We're going to draw a sketch. Alright. Draw a sketch on this thing. Bring her back to center with that circle mouse. Alright. We're going to come here. We're going to draw a rectangle. No, we're going to take it from midpoint. We're going to come all the way over to here. 23. Let's see. Let's give us the angle. Okay. Go pretty far that way. 33. Then let's do 33 this way. Now let's go straight up 9. 9. And then let's get off of that, and we're going to go 66. Alright. This is 33 plus 33. Let's come down. Okay. Finish. I like it. We're going to E for extrude you. We're going to extrude you enough to start intersecting. But I think what we can do with that is we can taper you, right? No, let's not. It's not going to work out. Let's just try to extrude you till you make some contact. Or you know what? Won't matter. It won't matter. We're going to just extrude. We're going to come up. We're not doing a cut. We're going to do join. Not worried about those holes. At least I don't think I need to be. Should be interesting when I print. Alright. So, question is, can this print? I think so, because I think we got 45-degree angles. Alright. Now we're back to body number 1. Let's remove body number 2. Actually, no, we'll remove body number 1 again. And what we're going to do here is we're going to select you. Oh, controller. Why are you doing that? I didn't say to do 40 anything. Whoa. I forgot to finish this. E. Join. Okay. Now, one of the things we're going to do here is we're going to do E. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. We'll do 0.5, negative 0.5. A little bit of room to slide in. E, negative 0.5. Alright. And then we're going to do the same thing here. E, negative 0.5. Alright. Now that we got that. Alright. What I think now is we can round up a little bit of these edges. We'll hit the fillet. We're just going to round up. Let's do like 3 millimeters. That'll smooth it out for if your arm's on the chair. Let's do right here. We'll hit up the fillet. See if we can do 3 or if I interfere with something else. Nope. And let's come around over to here. Let's do, will that let me fillet the whole thing? Let's do 3. I like it. And we'll even do these edges. Give it a little bit more room to work with. Fillet, but we'll just do like 1. Alright. I have no idea if that's going to fit, but we're going to do some printing. We're going to find out. Let's bring this thing back. This beast. Alright, we're going to click that side, that side, that side. We're going to do fillet. We're going to try like 2. Doesn't look like anything was a problem. Now we got one other thing. This is going to sit on an Adirondack chair outside, so let's put some holes in the bottom. Five. No, we'll do like 8. Okay. And I wonder if this will let me do the same now. We'll just do it manually. Finish sketch. Alright, we'll do another 8. Then, well, let me choose the center of this circle if I do that. That looks pretty close. Water doesn't care if it's in the center or not. Water doesn't care. 8. Alright, we're going to finish. See if it'll let me. Is that even in the center? Yeah, I think so. Alright, come on back. Learn the middle mouse button click because that'll save you from going crazy. 8. And then we're going to do one more. Maybe it'll be nice to me and let me pick the center. Nope. We're going to finish it. We're going to go in here. We're going to click you. Slide back over because it loves to kick you out over there. And we're going to do another 8. Then let's do like an 8 up here. 8. And we'll do that nice circular pattern. This guy. So the center point. Come on now. You're not going to let me choose that as a center point? Okay, cancel. That's fine. That is fine. You know what? We're going to do E extrude. We're going to hit these guys up. I believe that one will let me do a circle pattern if I do, so we'll do -10 because I think it's only 3 it has to cut through. Alright, now we got holes. I think we can create a pattern with this now. Circular. Select feature. Is that not a feature? Oh, you're not going to let me. That's okay. Pattern. Try one more time. Okay, cancel. Cancel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to create a sketch on this. We're going to do a circle. That's a construction circle. From here. Alright. Finish. Now what I want is pattern on a path. Select path. There we go. Let's go around. Let's increase the quantity. Good enough. We'll put one in the center for good luck. Put one in the center for good luck. Okay. Where is this? Where am I? Right here. Alright. And 10. And then E for extrude. Do -20. Can make it overkill. Okay. let's see something. So I hide this body. Here like that. Okay. Alright. Next. Let's hit up a little file save. We're going to do each one of these separately. I think we have to. File, export. Skewer plus cup holder. Alright, and then we will go here. Alright, and save. Save. Export. And then we will bring back our other body. And let's export you. Probably the arm brace. I don't know. That sounds good enough for me to know the difference. Export. Alright. Now the big thing is, let's bring it up in OrcaSlicer. OrcaSlicer. And it takes a minute. OrcaSlicer coming up. Oh wow, that thing's going to use a lot of filament, but we're going to print it with, shoot, 15% infill. Let's get it with some PETG. I'm not caring about that. We're just going to use a 2mm. And this thing is not going to need supports, from what I can tell, right? Oh, right there, it's going to need them. Right there. Right there. Well, that's okay. That is just an ugly side. Alright. So, we'll do supports for you. Support. Tree. Let's do like 0.2. Make it easier to come off. Strength. Crosshatch. Do anybody use crosshatch? Let's just do grid. That'll probably keep it fast. Aligned, classic, no ironing. Let's do this classic. Alright, now let's go back and let's preview. I wonder how much filament I'm burning up on this. Alright, we're getting there. So, third of a roll. Oh, you know what I also don't like? Wait, support. Don't like my stuff touching. So I put 1mm here. I don't like when my support, that stuff touches. So let's see what we got here. When those supports touch the regular part of your print, it gets annoying. Alright. There you go. There should be a gap right there. Alright. Now we got that straight. Let's go ahead and bring in the other, or not bring it in, but we're going to open up the arm brace. That one, I wonder how the angles are going to work out on that. Probably got some crazy supports to do. I I think that 145-degree angle just won't work out. I think it's floating. Alright, this is where auto orient is. It's kind of nice. Oh. You know, I just wonder, what are you going to say? Alright, so you're not going to be able to do that one line. One and probably in there too. I think this is, let's see what supports do if just enabled regularly as default. Let's see what they say. Yeah, just as I suspected. Build plate only. Don't give me none of that. Tree, build plate only. And let's back out and print preview. I don't have much of a problem with that because it only touches the one angle, right? Wait, let's see here. Let's see how nasty does this get with the supports. Oh, no, you're not needed there. You aren't needed up in there. You're gonna drive me crazy. So let's back this out. We'll come up here and we're gonna click it. We're gonna paintbrush support. Alright. Alright, just keep clicking the line. So I don't think I need supports anywhere. I think the rest of the stuff is a small enough gap. Anyways, my printer filament if I ruin it. Okay. We're not doing auto. We're doing manual. So now we're going to go preview. We're going to see just how close we get. See if we get it there. I like it. Let's bring this back up. There we go. Should be able to create that 45-degree angle from the supports. 70 grams of filament. Alright, I like it. I gotta go preheat the printer and set up the stuff.